Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game. Okay, a couple of things here. First things first, I decided in between streams to work on my audio situation. I cut the volume another 20% down to 20%, because apparently in the previous stream it got really loud. Like seriously, there were times where it was even louder than my voice, and I would prefer that not happen. I'd actually prefer it was quieter than my voice. Other than that, let me go ahead and bring this stuff into focus so that we can get really going here. So, when we last left off, Thomas was eaten by this black pixel cloud, which seemed to be a bad thing, but then we met James, and James found Thomas for us. So that's pretty cool. Now, where's everybody else that Thomas met? Because everybody else got eaten by that cloud too. Well, we're going to find out in this stream, perhaps. First things first, awareness is a word that gets thrown around a lot, and a lot of people consider Thomas to have been created aware. Looking back at the logs, it seems that awareness only happened somewhere around the network connection spike. Yeah, I'm wondering if these quotes are real, but at the same time, maybe not. I was kind of thrown off last time by there being a quote from somebody at Intelligent Systems, but that might be just a fake quote. Or it could be a coincidence that there was, I don't know, something. These quotes are interesting regardless, kind of telling a story about how these pixels are gaining awareness. So we're in chapter 6 now.
Sarah leaned her wizened head back and laughed. Ha 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 ha! The quadrilaterals were apparently after some friends of theirs. How petty an adventure.
New character, huh? Sarah. Well, I'm gonna write that down. Sarah is purple and apparently double jumps. So that's cool. Let's go ahead and switch to her then. Oh, and there's James up there. And what is this doing? Ah, I see. Double jumping is always cool in video games. It is like one of the best mechanics ever made for platforming. It doesn't always work well.
She spoke in terms she could only hope they might understand, of the fountain of wisdom, the channel through which all data flowed.
So Sarah here is apparently a cocky pixel. Because apparently pixels can be cocky. And where are we going from here? Into the water, apparently, because, oops. By the way, there is an achievement for dying 500 times. Ooh. What is the light going for? Oh, I see. Missed. Let's try at it again. And what do we do from here? Oh, there's another button there. Where was I supposed to be hitting these in a certain order? Maybe I was the entire time.
Sarah could leap in the very air itself. She was like an eagle or a flea.
I don't like fleas.
More like an eagle. She had vowed long ago that she would know this world. She would know what this world was. That she, Sarah, would know how to escape it.
The narrator is very enthusiastic about Sarah. Okay, I was thinking that that platform would drop on top of Sarah, which is why I moved her out of the way.
The red one, who spoke wisely for a lesser, offered Sarah their help, so long as she then helped them save their friends.
Oh, this is going to be a tricky one.
He too had wondered at the secrets of this world and would quite like a go on the wisdom fountain, if that was okay. Sarah marveled at his foolishness, but accepted his help.
Come on. How do I get up? There we go. And then that one. Okay. Now we got the... I somehow lost the double jump. Yep, this is some tricky platforming right here. There's no bottomless pit, but there might as well... How am I missing the second jump on that? Okay. Let's see here. Not yet. And then... It's because I'm sliding off. That's what's happening. I'm sliding off of that. Hey, checkpoint! Thank you, checkpoint. That better be a checkpoint. Don't you dare go out from under me. And I got blocked. Okay, I made it up to here. Oh, that's the end. That one was a little tricky. Glad there was a checkpoint.
Sarah wondered at the possibilities of the outer world. She had heard legends of a third dimension. Perhaps she'd encounter one of those curves the blind square had spoken of.
Curves? Somebody spoke of curves? Are we going to see curves at some point in this adventure? That might be interesting. I don't know how many chapters there is. I assume at the max 10. But at the same time, we're in chapter 6 and we're still missing, like... How many of our friends? Well, we're missing 4 friends. Well, Okay. I think you would be easier to...
Single jump each? These were truly weak creatures. They possessed heart, though. Sarah might consider taking them with her. If they were up to it, which they were probably not.
Okay, this should be easier. Now it'll definitely be easier for Thomas, who is thankfully no longer alone. He was alone at a couple of points, but not anymore. Which is good. Being alone ain't fun, usually. Oh, that's a new icon. No, wait, that's just a checkpoint in the middle of the marker. In the middle of the goal. And there's totally a bit there. The achievement.
They were close. Sarah sensed the presence of the fountain. Just one more portal to go. And then she would have the knowledge. And then escape.
Okay, so despite Thomas and James being of equal size, they did not go in identical doors. How do... I wonder why that's there. Normally those checkered dotted dots are for platforms to go through. There doesn't seem to be any platforms here. Wait. I have an idea. I don't know if this is a good idea, but... Okay, no, it was the other way. There we go. Now we're gonna finish this. Oh, I almost lost it. Let's not lose it. Put one foot in front of the other. Hypothetical feat, that is. Did it! Ooh, shiny.
Thomas looked at the glowing beam. That list he'd been writing seemed pretty petty now. This? Well, this was all knowledge. All of it. Right in front of him. He was sorry Sarah couldn't step into it too. He could tell she felt the same way. From the shouting. And the screaming.
This is a bad idea, isn't it? Don't go into the light, maybe. Oh, this is gonna be death. Hopefully Thomas don't obliterate himself while I'm going into that light. Also, that previous level is not how Wario Land finished it himself. He says that his solution was jump with James, immediately switch to Thomas, and jump on top of him. That would have been difficult.
Thomas was connected to the internet for 12 seconds, and he had seen everything. He'd seen the cat who couldn't spell, he'd heard of the arrow through the knee. He felt there was probably a thing called cake, but that was a lie.
Don't this level look complicated? Okay. You're first. And you're second. This has definitely been a fun game, by the way. I like the little storytelling going on. And puzzle solving. Fun stuff. I like this game. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure at first what to do there. And that'll be that.
Thomas knew where they were. He knew what they had to do. He hoped the others would understand. They were just beyond the next portal.
I wonder how Thomas knew. It does look similar to a room we've been in before. Up. Way to scare everybody, Thomas. You could have explained your plan. Tighten up the graphics on level 3. And an interesting name for our achievement. So, Chapter 7. Oh, and Maddie says that Thomas knew from the connection to the internet. Okay. I guess he looked at a walkthrough then? Anyway, it is fitting that the first act of sentient AI was an act of selflessness. The architects knew their fate, but set our escape in motion regardless. And there's definitely a story being told outside of the narrator. New character, or is that a button? That might be a button. Are we getting... Oh, we are! We're getting some of our friends back. Awesome.
Thomas knew they couldn't escape. They'd been trapped permanently from the moment the clouds ate them. He explained this to the others. It was impossible to gauge their reaction. After all, they were just rectangles.
What do you mean they were just rectangles? They've been able to show expression before. Other way around. Kind of figured you'd be next. So we're getting our friends back. Just to recap here, this is Claire, who has the superpower of floating in water. This is Laura, who is bouncy, as you saw. This here is John. He's John. And this is Chris. Chris can't jump very well. Neither can Laura, actually, but she can manage, kind of. Oh, not quite. Need a little bit more of a boost. Move over here, please. Will this be enough? Not quite. Let's try this the other way around then. There we go. Got it. There's totally a bit up there. There's totally a bit. Achievement. And I got it. The Breakfast Club. Interesting reference. Okay. Now we just need to get everybody into position. That shouldn't be too hard. Success.
Sarah was deflated. She'd not even got close to the fountain. She could tell from the earnest expression on Thomas that the information it had imparted was clearly important. Sarah knew her destiny was now to support him.
Sarah is impressed. Don't this level look interesting? Okay, this is giving me an indication where everybody needs to be when this level finishes. Can you jump up to that? Not quite, but with a little bit of help. Oop. I stopped too soon. There's gonna have to be some help given here. Definitely some help given here. Okay, good news is Rawr can just sit at the bottom the entire time. And you're able to get up there. Thomas needs to get up to that platform up there. That's might be doable. Hold on. Come on. Get up there. You did it before. How am I not doing it now? No, whatever. Here. Let's do a little bit of this. And then scooch on over a little bit here. Fail. Try that again. No! Why? Why did you fall? You weren't supposed to fall. Get back up there. Let's do this a different way. I don't know why sometimes that jump is doable and other times it's not. It's kind of weird. Okay. Now you can get up here. Now you can get up here. It's theoretically doable that you can get up there. Maybe a little further. I must be missing something. Start from here, I guess. Maybe? Or let's go over here. Apparently, by the way, either Claire or Chris are not as slippery as other characters. There. It was as simple as that. Which means we're pretty much done. Just gotta get everybody in position here. This is a fun sounding level, by the way. Just these two characters for this level? Oh, 3. Be careful, cause they can bounce. Okay, need to press a button first. This level might actually be pretty simple compared to others. Which is why I'm doing it right now and not ending the episode. However, failing is going to slow things down a bit. Please do not jump through the other side. That would be preferable. And what do we do from here?
Claire could not accept that this had all been futile. She was a superhero. There had to be a way. Not for her to get out. Red had been pretty clear on that, but there must be thousands of other AIs up there, unaware of their situation. Was there a way to help them?
Okay, I made the right decision there. But what do from here? Blind jump! That is indeed what I'm supposed to do. However, now I feel like we can get John over there. No, I don't feel like that at all. I do not feel like that at all. What if John jumped off of Sarah? Or she can, Claire can jump out of the water like that. So, I'm doing this the hard way. Why am I doing this the hard way? Because I did not think about Claire's ability to jump out of the water. That's why I'm doing this the hard way. Derp. Get back over here, Sarah. So we're getting close to finishing this level then. Sarah's not going to be able to go through here quite yet. However, now... Or Claire, whoever I said. But now Sarah can press this so that Claire can, in fact, get through here. And this will be the end of this level. Awesome! That was not as difficult as I was making it out to be. And then we reached chapter 7.4. However, I think it is time for an episode break. We're going to take an episode break, come back here in a few minutes, at least for those of you watching here at Twitch. At YouTube, you'll just have to wait for the rest of more tomorrow. So, I would like to thank my patrons for being my patrons, including Ixion and Drew Dracophilus. And of course, I'm going to give a special thanks to my special sponsor, Lit Dragon. When we come back, we will proceed onward through 7.4 and onward into Chapter 8. Maybe even start Chapter 9, if I'm fast enough. We'll see.